Welcome to MMO Crush. My name is Brandon. This is the Lord of the Rings gameplay. And what we're going to do, we're just going to make a new character, show you some of the customization and different class and race choices you can do. Right off the rip, we're going to go straight to select the class. Basically, you got your man, which is your human, and you got your dwarfs, the little guys, and hobbits, even littler guys, and you got your elf. Now, we're going to go elf for today. You cannot pick some classes as certain races. Burglar is your basic rogue archetype, while captain is, for lack of a better word, bannerman, maybe paladin if you want to go that way. You can spawn a bannerman, actually, as a captain, and he gives you extra stats and everything to your group and all that. Champion is basically a DPS warrior. Guardian is the tank warrior. Hunter is the ranger. Lore Master is the pet class. Minstrel is a bard that is basically a healer. Now, the cool thing about Minstrel is you can actually, like, play songs. Like, you can play, like, I've heard people playing Rush and stuff like that. It's pretty cool little feature that they have there with them. Rune Keepers basically are your damage and healer type. With these gold coins beside them, you have to unlock them through the shop. It's nothing real big. You can obviously play any other type of class that's like them, and it'll do the same role, but you won't be able to play those specific classes. Warden, another one, that is tank class, that actually requires you to purchase. What we're going to go through is we're going to go through the Hunter. Just go in through here. You can change your origin, which on some classes, like right here, I think you can change your hair color is all it really does, your hair color options. But not a huge deal, nothing insane. You have a couple options of your face. Looks like it goes up to 8. You can change your hair, your eyes, change your eye color and all that. We're just going to go random with it. We'll just do that guy and name him Chubbed here real quick. And we'll get into the game here. Monster play. Let's go on this while this is loading. Monster play is your basic PvP. You can create a monster, and there's an island where PvP takes place. PvP being, you can take your made character, take him to this island, and fight other player characters who are playing as these monsters. Now, the monsters you can actually progress with them also. They start at max level immediately. But you progress with them through doing quests like killing so many of the actual characters and, you know, stuff like that. It's not the greatest PvP, I don't think. But it is, I mean, it's there. It's unique, but I mean, this game is mainly focused on PvE, and PvE is amazing on this game. It's done very well. It's WASD, obviously. Go talk to this guy real quick. And your quests, obviously they have rings above them, regular rings. When you're starting a quest, rings on fire if you've completed it, rather than the old cliche exclamation mark and the question mark, obviously. Okay. So we got those all equipped now, and now he's going to tell us to follow him. We're going to go run over here, talk to this guy. Talk to this guy, he'll continue the quest. And you have your combat bar here. There are some classes at different times they'll get basically your, what do I want to say here? You get a reactionary skill. That's the thing. And it'll pop up a skill basically where my mouse pointer is. When something happens, it'll ding at you, and it'll like basically bring it up, and it'll be like something that'll give you healing, or more defense, or more attack power. That type of stuff. Follow that guy through here again. This will take you out to the main quest of the tutorial instance. It's very fluid. This game feels very, very polished. Obviously, this game is set in the Lord of the Rings storyline. It is for the most part, all the main characters you will run into at one point in the game. Be it Gimli, or anything like that. You'll run into them. It's not based directly on the storyline of the Lord of the Rings books and movies. It's basically just on its own storyline, but you'll still see all those characters. Like the main characters that you want to see, you'll see them. Like Gandalf, all that stuff. Very good game, very well done PvE, like I said. You have dungeons, skirmishes, which is basically just waves, are the skirmishes. You can do those with groups, solo, whatever. Obviously dungeons you'll want a group for. And yeah, I mean and then you got raids up in higher levels, of course. You have a lot of different things. I'm running out into basically a destroyed city. And we're going to follow this guy some more. And alright, he's saying go down here. He's going to open the door for me. He's got to kill this guy real quick. And then oh, come quickly. Opens the gate for me. We're going to go check out what's going on over at this gate. Which there's a just monstrous troll bashing the door. And obviously at level 1, he more than likely would give me a run for my money here. Alright, and I'm feared at the moment. I'm scared, so my health drops down, my max health and everything, because it takes away, obviously, some of my courage there. And we're going to come this way. He's going to open this gate for me. And now I'm going to go kill some of the Dourhands that have overtaken the city. You will come back here after this is done, and it will be destroyed. And you'll see why it's destroyed. Okay. With a hunter, you get traps and barbed arrows, later skills. Basically snaring people and setting fire to them with the traps. This is a very fun class, probably the easiest class, to be honest, also. Because, I mean, look at how much distance you can get between you and the mob that you're attacking. And you can move for auto attack. Like, while you're in auto attack, you can move, and it obviously will keep shooting. What you want to do is, like, that's a reactionary skill. It's branched off of Blindside, which then will, I think it stuns him, perhaps? Yeah. It interrupts, and you can immediately follow it with this, which is a pretty nice little bow shot. And then he's telling me to come quick, blah 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 blah. We're going to run over here and I'm going to get scared again. Obviously I would be frightened all to hell. I got to talk to him real quick. And this is where the dramatics cut in. I cannot mess with these people while I have the smiley face and frowny face of the dramatic symbol. It's basically just showing me, hey, this is happening. They have something to do with the story that's going on. It doesn't necessarily have to cut out into cutscenes every time. You're live action right now. And it tells you that right there. I'm scared to death, stunned. Again. There's my fear right there. Dropped me down, I think, 5 hit points, perhaps. Once you get into higher, like, solo instant stories, I remember at one point it put me down halfway on my health bar. And that was one of the hardest fights I've ever done on an MMO. Just because I obviously was super weakened. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to run up here, go see probably, I think of the main game, the vanilla of the game, Skorgrim was the main boss. And you're going to watch him basically try to get into this building to try to take something from this guy, and he's not taking it. He's going to stop him at all costs, which is basically bringing down the building onto him. And the storyline in this game is great, just like the actual story of Lord of the Rings. They did very well making all of this. Everyone has a name. There's nobody who's just like a Dourhan soldier. Like, there's no one who's in the storyline who's actually going to be named something like that. Everyone has their own specific name. Cutscenes while you're loading.
The old refuge of Athelion lies abandoned. The ruin.
I'm going to get straight through there so I can take you to the next area. This is where you actually start your gameplay in the world. This is obviously where you're in the main world. Like, you're not in an instance anymore. This is your first open world experience. Right after that little tutorial there. We're going to be taking a first quest and show you a couple of the things here. Right off the bat, you get there we go. Alright, in this game also, obviously, if you can't tell by how choppy it's running right now, I have it on the instant download. I could play this immediately, right when I started downloading it. It's downloading while I'm playing, which is a great aspect of any game. No one wants to wait for a 20 gigabyte download. I don't have any extra skills yet because I have to finish a couple quests here. There is the mini-map stating that there's somebody right up here. Oh. Okay. I'm locked up a tidbit. There we go. Again, downloading while I'm playing. Nonetheless, and when this pops up over here, like it says, multiple dynamic layers. If you've ever played a game where you're in a group with somebody and you're not on the same phase of that quest that you're both on, you'll actually disappear from somebody else. You can, in this game, it'll put you straight to the same layer. It doesn't actually take you away from each other. Wow, I remember it doing it to me all the time. That was just ridiculous. I'm going to go with the leather armor off of this quest and equip it. Obviously, different graphic on my chest now. Oops. Am I supposed to talk to this guy again? Oh, no. Alright, and then here's a ring over here telling me to go to this guy. All these little things are something different. Like these little scrolls are mainly trainers and merchants. And if you hover over them, it'll tell you what it is on the mini-map. And there we go. We'll go to this guy. He's going to want me to talk to somebody else. Why can't you just walk over and talk to these people? They're steps away. Why am I doing your little errands like this? Come on now. We're going to go leather gloves, because obviously it's the max I can wear. And we will be getting over to the trainer. I just leveled up, so now I can get a new skill. I think it's every even level you get a skill. And here we go. What's going on? Oh, did I automatically get it? Oh, no. Who do I gotta talk? Oh, I gotta use... Oh, I gotta use penetrating shot. There we go. Talk to the hunter trainer. Okay. Training. And I'm gonna take... Well, what's the best DPS on all these? 4.3 it looks like. I mean, we'll just go with the blade because it looks cooler than a dagger. And we'll equip that, and we'll also equip that. It'll show you what's equipped and everything, and it'll compare them side by side, obviously. And now we're going to talk to this guy again. And here we go. Obviously pretty good graphics for how old the game is. It does lack in some graphical content, but it is obviously an older game. And then basically you can bring up your map, and it's going to take forever because I forgot I was still downloading it, but basically it's telling me to go way up here. And we're just going to wait one quick second here while this lets it go through. But this is basically the quest system right now, right off the rip. This is how you get into it. I am starting in the... Also, this is where dwarves start. But dwarves have a totally different type of tutorial than I did. Each race has its own tutorial area. But yeah, they all have to do with different storylines. Here's the... It's actually like a map, it looks like. But it's interactive, like you can move on it, and it'll show you moving, and then I gotta get up to here. Now, here's the quest area for it. It'll put different colored rings that correspond. Obviously that's a red ring, so it'll go with the red on here. And this will tell you where Skorgrim fell, and that's where you need to go to. This game is, like I said, a very fun game. I would recommend it to anybody. It's a very good time. There will be more on the site, of course. This is Lord of the Rings. This is MMO Crush. My name is Brandon. Thank you very much for watching, and you have a good day.